Hey everybody, Sharon Conti here with Val Nasser behind the camera on behalf of the Communications Advisory Committee. Today we are covering the 2022 Club Expo that had been canceled for the last couple of years due to COVID. It is really active inside. As you can see by the planogram, there's over 50 clubs participating. As a side note, a couple years ago whenever COVID hit, I started my own club. It was called a day drinking club. There were 3 members. So if anything's going on in there and you just don't find it to be a fit, you can start your own club. How do you do that? You can find out in this nice little booklet that the Communications Advisory Committee designed so that you can reference different clubs by alphabetical order, or you can look them up by their actual names or the genre in which they are specialty. So if you were wanting to travel, you could go in here under travel and day trips and find which clubs support that, and so on and so on. If you want to start your own, there's actually a way to do that in here. This lists all the clubs and the special interest groups. So I just wanted to let everybody know the Communications Advisory Committee just doesn't do videos. We're also helping with the portal, the new website called the Hub, and they're doing demos of that today inside. The RAP committee has done all the heavy lifting and built the design for the website, and communications stepped in and just helped them edit some of the content and choose some pictures. It's a real big team effort, and we hope that everybody's going to enjoy that new website design. If you missed it today, certainly reach out to somebody on either of the committees and find out how you can get access and get a sneak peek. Your friends that are up here are doing that right now. And not only a sneak peek of the website, but just sneak peeks of all the clubs. As you can see, Val is busy taking a lot of pictures of all of the tables, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity, a lot of people recruiting for new members. So whether you like to sit down and use your creative juices to create some pottery or sew some quilts or play cards. If you're competitive, you play poker or mahjong or something, there's a club for you. If you like to be more active and maybe you have a talent of singing, the chorus performed a nice little song for us in there today as a demonstration to recruit. And maybe you guys are real active, you want to join pickleball, or there's a badminton and bocce group, lots of different things. So we appreciate everybody tuning in, and we hope that you guys can come out and support any of the groups. The tailgaters are in the background right now. They're doing their annual luncheon, and that's just a fundraiser for the community. Tailgaters raise a lot of money and do a lot of great things with that money to help Del Webb Orlando specifically. So if you're interested in being a participant and volunteering for that, check in with them. Saltzman, who is a member of the CCAC, and we're going to find out a little bit about that committee, which is ultimately the umbrella to which all of the clubs and special interest groups fall under, so to speak. Frank, can you give us a little bit more of a definition of that CCAC, what the letters all mean, and what you guys do?
Sure, I'm glad to. The CCAC is the Charter Club Advisory Committee. We advise the board on all matters concerning clubs and special interest groups. So the things that we do, we help residents who are interested to form a club or to form an interest group. So there's a process which must be followed for them to be under the umbrella of the HOA. There's some very legal things involved I won't go into, but it's a simple matter. Just requires some interest and filling out some forms. So once you are a club or a special interest group, which is approved by the board, then going forward, the CCAC will help with the development and support of the clubs. Ken Overfield is the current chair. He's been on for almost 2 years and will be leaving in July. Beth McTighe and I are the other two members. We're here till September. So we do need to get some more members. One of the reasons, a big reason that I live in DWO, Orlando, is the lifestyle, and the clubs are a big part of that.
There are over 50 of them here today, kids.
Yeah, so we do our best to support the clubs and get more clubs. It's an important committee to keep that going, to be sure that we all have all these wonderful activities and opportunities to socialize.
And you guys meet once a month. For how
Yes,
long?
Once a month. Depends on the agenda, but it's usually about 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. And within that 2 to 3 hours, is there outside work that has to be done afterwards? I just want to prep anyone who's out there that's thinking about this, because it is a commitment.
Yeah. Oh, not too much. If we are editing a document, a lot of that's done at home. It's not a huge commitment.
Great.
And it's very useful to the community.
Yep. Well, thank you very much. Anybody out there who is interested at all, either get in touch with Frank or Ken or Beth and give them a shout with your questions, or just fill out the application and they'll be in touch with you. Thanks so much, Frank. We really appreciate you. I'll let you get back to the clubs.
You bet. Thanks.
So we hope you enjoyed that little summary of the Club Expo. And for Val Nasser behind the camera, this is Sharon Conti on behalf of the Communications Advisory Committee. And that's a wrap. The old cornfield for you I pine, sweeter than the honey to the honeybee. I love you, say you love me. Meet me in the shade of the old apple tree. Divide over the line. I have a line, say you'll be mine, Won't you come and let me whisper in your ear? Way down yonder in the old cornfield for you I pine. Sweeter than the honey to the honeybee. I love you, say you love me. Meet me in the shade.